Now I request Sir to deliver the expert lecture on water treatment, reuse and recycle.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Ankur Sahni and I'm an environmentalist working with a company named Absolute Water Private Limited, serving as Senior Techno-Commercial Manager there. So I would like to thank the organizing committee of today's seminar plus the engineering department of the environmental sciences who invited me to speak on our work which we have done in saving our water and at this special forum, especially on the World's Water Day. So I'm going to start with our journey, like what we did with our contribution, with what we have studied, what we have developed in saving our water. So if we talk about our country, the biggest question in everyone's mind is where would India get water from in the coming years? Because India is a growing country and we are facing two realities in today's world. On one side, we are running out of water due to growing population. And on the other side, yes, we are facing water pollution issue as well. If we go to the facts, then facts shows that India will need 1.5 trillion liters of water by 2030 as per the standards, as per the stats of Central Pollution Control Board and Drinking Water Supply Sanitation Ministry. However, we also know that 80% of the water supplied to a household is generated as wastewater and it remains untreated and flows into the water bodies, which leads to various waterborne diseases, agricultural contamination and environmental degradation. However, currently only 93% of untreated water goes to the water bodies and contaminates them. The ancient technology which India was following is the technology of flushing down the pipes seems inapplicable to today's scenario, because due to the low per capita water supply, the pipes get choked and they need rectification in every 4 to 6 months, which you have seen or observed in our Delhi itself. You must have seen the choking of pipes, and due to this we had to cut down the roads and had to rectify this. For that, we had conventional STPs which had sorted a little, but they proved unsuccessful if we came out with their operational expenses, since they are very expensive to maintain and does not give that much standards which we are designing right now to meet those stringent norms as prescribed by CPCB or various other governing bodies. For that, again, I would like to say that how we can bridge a gap to manage on one side a water demanding state and how we can combating water pollution itself. And everybody knows the answer, that we need to recycle the water. We have to save it, we have to reuse it as much as we can. But the point is, we have to reuse it in a sustainable and organic manner. Though countries like Singapore, US and South Africa has already taken that leap and they are recycling their treated water, but they are not doing in a sustainable and greener manner. They are using some chemicals or additives and following some drastic technologies which may or may not affect us in the coming future. But here again with the question comes in India, that can we do this in India too, where 62 billion liters of sewage is produced per day. And the iron is, we are only capable of treating 31,000 liters of sewage per day, million liters, sorry. Because we don't have that much infrastructure, we don't have that much technology, and we cannot spend that much infrastructure also to treat our sewage. And more importantly, can we do it in an organic way, that is in a 100% organic and green manner. Therefore, then here comes we Absolute Water address this major problem by developing and creating a 100% green organic water recovery system, which is totally sustainable, cost effective and can be operated by any unskilled labor. It doesn't require any skilled and any intellectual person to operate it. Our two main challenges before developing this technology, that how we can make it 100% green. Apart from that, how we can make it a sustainable, affordable and a physical viable option, so that we can give safe, clean and affordable drinking water to our community. 1.5 years of research when we did, we were able to crack that the best available resource to tackle this major issue is the sewage itself. Because everybody knows that sewage itself contains 90% water and 10% solids. And the main points which contribute to its availability, that it is the one of the thing which is readily available. It's a 24-hour cycle, and the most important thing, it is not going to disintegrate in anywhere, especially in India with this growing population. Kahin nahi jayega sewage. And another thing, one doesn't need to pay any money for it. अगर आप किसी को कहें कि हम आपका सीवेज ट्रीट कर देंगे तो आपसे पैसे नहीं मांगेगा एटलीस्ट. So one doesn't need to pay any money for it, therefore it's free. No one wants it, and very few are treating it. And even if so it is treated, it is not being used in the right manner. Therefore, we figured out that this sewage is gold for us if we will do it in the right manner. We were able to treat the sewage and make it into a potable drinking water quality by complying WHO BIS standards in a completely green manner, that is without using any chemicals in it, so that all the levels of water remain intact with the minerals present in the water itself, which is completely being stripped off as per our current usage of RO. We are using RO water which is lacking the minerals like calcium and magnesium, which is ultimately affecting our health. Therefore, we figure out this green technology can tackle this issue. And how we did it? So our technology imitates nature. Our technology is totally different from what you guys have seen, from what our professors and delegates have seen, the ancient technologies. So the process developed by us is totally different from the conventional processes. We developed absolute vermifilter, which works on the principle of vermifiltration, where we use bred worm species of earthworms with natural resources that removes pollutants and removes suspended solids present in the wastewater, but that too in a biological and environmentally safe manner. We employs our environmental engineers, which are earthworms. We use Eisenia foetida, the red worm species, to tackle this issue by giving them a supporting medium of organic and inorganic media for their survival. The natural filtration system which we use comprises of organic and inorganic media. The organic media where we use popular wood chips, popular की लक्कड़ हम use करते हैं, which is easily available. On natural inorganic media, we are using natural sand, we are using pebbles and crushed stone to polish out the treated water so that no suspended solids will remain in that water. This is a continuous kind of process, like we need not to retain this water in tanks. We need not to aerate it, we need not to clarify it. It's a continuous process where sewage keeps on putting, sewage keeps on putting and it gets treated automatically. It usually gets 35 to 40 minutes to treat the sewage in a gravity based manner. Then this water can be further divided into two steps on the basis of their application. On one side, we can disinfect this water by the ozonation, which is one of the most effective disinfection steps we have available right now, instead of using chlorine and UV, which are neither not effective nor safe to use it. But the point is, next further leap is this water can also be purified organically to give us a drinking water quality if we can, with specialized membranes, that is without using any extra chemicals to be added. This is what a plant looks like. It's the image of your own campus DTU STP itself, which we installed in 2018. As you can usually see, it doesn't look like an STP. इसमें कोई retention tanks नहीं है, कोई clarifier नहीं है, कोई aeration tank नहीं है. No one can say that it is an STP. And the point is, now what makes it better? How we are different? Yes, that is the biggest achievement of ours. First is that we are not using any chemicals in our plant. That is why we are saying it 100% organically proudly. There is no sludge generation, so no sludge handling cost is also needed. Minimal electricity needed because we just need some electricity for 1 to 2 steps to water gets treated. So yes, it can be powered by solar, making it a self-sustainable system if it is needed. The recovery and the yield of the plant is 100%. That is 100% of treated water can be used for non-potable applications, which is currently being used. DTU is using 100% of treated water inside the campus only. And if we talk about the membrane system, then yes, we can recover 85% of drinking water from this sewage, which is higher as compared to the normal ROs and membrane system, where 50% we are getting permeate and 50% is the reject. So another is the minimal operation and maintenance cost, since there is no expensive equipments, no consumables, and nothing fancy or any extra additional things required. Then there is no noise, since no aeration equipments are there, no odor, since no aerobic activity has been done. You can easily stand inside the basin which I have shown to you without any odor and without any noise. The only STP till date we have developed proudly that it can give you high return on investment if you can use it smartly. It also have rectified the problem of reject, which is currently running and which is running since last 100 years, that out of RO the reject part has to be discharged safely, but it is not safe. But since a vermifilter process guards that water and converts into a liquid urea, where you can usually safely dispose it either onto land or into the water body. Then if we talk about like country like India, we have to consider about footprint as well. We have to use less area so that we can apply it in those areas where there is less wastewater generation and facing area constraint as well. So these distinct advantages makes our technology totally green, innovative, unique, one of its own kind, and completely sustainable. We started our journey in 2015. Absolute Water has just originated 7 years ago. We signed an agreement with Delhi Jal Board to set up India's first toilet to tap plant, that is from where we can recover potable quality water out of sewage. It took 6 months to stabilize that plant, and finally we succeeded in that, and Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, has himself inaugurated that plant and gave it a toilet to tap system. You can Google out the studies, you can easily get that on internet. Out of that, then we took a leap, and in 4 to 5 years we have cross-digit the figure, and now we can proudly say that we have 40 plus installations of such plants all around India and even in the abroad as well. This is the ever-growing list of our companies and our clients which we are working right now. And in 2019, we got a big break when we been recognized to install North India's largest green STP. It is one of the largest green STP installed in an educational institute in North India, which has been inaugurated by Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Manish Sisodia. Mr. Singh was also there at that time. Mr. Haritash was also there.
You have not put my photo here? You changed this photo.
Okay, sir. Sorry. So we have different arrangements as if we talk about the wastewater generation. As I told you, we have the modular plants where wastewater generation is slow, जहाँ wastewater कम होता है. Like from 1,000 liters to 50,000 liters per day, we have a modular system. And if we talk about 1 lakh liters per day to 20 lakh liters per day, we have to go for civil-based systems. Currently, our treated water is being used for horticulture applications, construction works, toilet flushing, floor washing, river regeneration, and even vehicle washing as well. It can be used safely for these applications. However, if we go with the membrane system, then yes, this water is being used for the food manufacturing processes, for bathing purposes, and for laundry, even in some resorts of India. This is one of our achievements, that we have replaced 60% of the fresh water usage, resulting in decreased financial cost of the same. That is, where we are recycling the treated water in replacement of the borewell water and the raw water which our clients were using. Currently, we are treating more than 4 million liters of sewage 24/7, supplying clean and safe water to over 6 lakhs people of India. Out of this work, we have been recognized and appreciated by various organizations, various channels, various government even schemes, and UNDP as well, and various other media persons and channels for what we are doing as we have been supported and encouragedly supported by all those people from to whom we have approached. Our target is that we have to approach and we have to convince the government of India to make smart policies, especially the water savings policies, so that these decentralized and green based STPs should be installed where we can reuse this water at the point of generation itself. We don't want to go for the centralized systems where we need a huge infrastructure to first transport that water and then it's treated and then you have to reuse it. So we want that water to be treated and reused as the point of generation itself to make our India a self-sustaining country. We believe a small change, a natural thing, can do a big effect, like a ripple effect of choosing a simple choice creates a wide circles of change. Thank you.
Very good answer.
Thank you, sir.
If anybody wants to see this plant, they can go and on the gate itself it is there.
Yeah. And in case if anybody have some
Plant is there.
queries, so please आप पूछ सकते हैं. You guys are most welcome.
And many persons are coming here.
जी.
And they are coming because of me only.
Sir, आपका gratitude है. So even for DTU, with DTU only, we have been recognized again with NSUT, sir. हम NSUT में भी एक नगाले जा रहे हैं. जी. जी, बिल्कुल sir. You guys are most welcome, sir. Thank you very much.